mynews.studio.
Picture this: smoke curling up from a coal plant while world leaders stand together, shaking hands on a new pledge. There's this question hanging in the air. Can a promise to triple renewables by 2030 actually change the course of climate action?
Right. Today is October 17th, 2025. That global pledge made at COP28 to triple renewable energy by 2030. It's ambitious, and it covers a huge range. People are asking, how does this play out in reality? So, more than 100 countries are on board. We're talking Nigeria, South Africa, Australia, the EU, the US, the UAE. It's a really broad coalition.
And it goes beyond just making a statement. The core aim is to move the energy system away from coal and other fossil fuels. But that's not just about building more wind and solar farms. The whole setup, energy grids, storage, efficiency, all of that needs to be rethought. But here's a question. Is it enough to just build renewables? What about everything needed to actually connect and store that energy?
Yeah, the technical hurdles are significant. The current grid has to manage the ups and downs of solar and wind. So, that means big investment in battery storage and flexible transmission networks. And then there's the money side. We're talking about trillions of dollars worldwide just to hit the 2030 target.
Exactly. And let's not forget, for a lot of developing countries, getting access to affordable capital is still tough. There's hope that developed countries will step in with funding, sharing technology, and building capacity. But do you think the current financial pledges are enough, or is there still a gap?
So far, the climate finance commitments and concessional loans haven't really matched the ambition of the pledge. There's also the whole issue of tracking progress. Countries are supposed to update their nationally determined contributions under the Paris Agreement. But is that enough to hold everyone accountable? Or do we need more rigorous systems?
Accountability definitely matters. But let's talk about the people involved. There are projections of millions of new jobs in renewables. But what happens to communities that rely on coal and oil? Is there a clear plan for retraining or for economic support during the transition?
The transition will be disruptive, no doubt. Some regions will need real support to diversify and retrain workers. In the near term, we might see energy prices swing as the system adjusts. But in the long run, renewables could actually provide more reliable and secure energy.
And on a bigger scale, this isn't just about emissions. It's tied to energy security, geopolitics, and economic opportunity. For developed and developing countries to work together like this, do you think this could set a new standard for climate action?
It's certainly a test of collective action. If the world actually delivers, it could reshape how we approach major global challenges. But what if the investments or the political will don't follow through? Does that risk undermining future climate agreements?
The outcome affects billions of people. We're at a point where the next few years will show if this is a real shift or just another promise. Are we really seeing a change, or is it too early to say?
We'll be keeping an eye on it. Upcoming climate talks and energy investments should give us a clearer answer, whether this pledge has real impact or if it's just more discussion.
So, in summary, COP28's pledge to triple renewables by 2030 is a significant move, but it comes with tough questions about financing, about accountability, and about the real-world effects on people's lives.
Thanks for joining us as we dug into the details and looked beyond the headlines to what these commitments could mean for the future.
Thank you for listening. This episode was brought to you by mynews.studio. You can try it now for free.